Yeah, I'll probably talk about it at the PD meeting. I'll probably bring it up and be like, hey, can this shit be fixed? Because I just had a situation where I couldn't raid a stash because it's literally untraceable, but I can see that the property has a stash. So either, because, okay, the way I would rather these properties be done, and just for like continuity's sake and for like sake of the PD, have you seen... Where is it? I'm going to show you guys, just so you guys understand what I'm talking about. There is a business called... Hold on. It might be here. Hold on. This. It is actually called Redacted. This is Jacob's thing. It's called Redacted. And in RP, we don't see it. We just RP that we don't see this. So I would rather there was a note on these properties or on these businesses that just said, like, hidden or something, you know, so I know in RP that like these places aren't to be searched or aren't to be looked at. That's what I would rather we have than like have to like have this like awkward, is this a thing that I can see or not kind of thing, and then get it retconned, and it's just awkward, you know. I would rather it just said like, you don't see this, like the, you know, the race dongles that people carry also say that on them, like the item physically says like, you don't see this, and that's fine, you just don't touch it, because there's no other way to like make racetracks without that thing. So it's kind of like, you know, you have to have one. So I would rather there's like a system that works that way, that just kind of marks these things as like, you don't see this kind of thing, rather than this awkward dance that we're now in, and I don't know how to feel about it. Like, and I want to know why that business button doesn't work. Because I need to be able to at least find stash locations. Because also, if I can find a stash location, I can then figure out, is this a house stash? Is this, because if it's a house stash, I need a warrant, because it would work like, you know, like the yokai house. The yokai house has a stash inside it, but because it's an interior the way it is, like you have to have like a physical box that's tied to a company, which is tied to Mushkin Motors. But for them to get to that stash that's inside that property, they have to have a warrant for the property. Because even though it's tied to a business, it's technically in RP the house stash. So it's kind of, I'm wondering if this is what this is like on like this level. And I'm wondering if that's what this like stash is. I'm wondering if it's a house stash. You know? Like I'm wondering if this Hydra one is a house stash. And I just, it's in some kind of interior, and that's why there's nothing like physically tied to it, but it has a business just name on it. But I would like to kind of know that, you know? Like, I would rather, like, the company just, like the Clean Manor is the same situation, you know? Like, the Clean Manor is a house, but it's a business because it has to be for keys, for stash, for everything else, for the garage. It has to be under a business. But we all know that you treat it as a house, not a business. Like, and if this is what this one is, then I kind of wish it was marked as such, so I would know that. Obviously, I'm assuming. Like, I don't know if it is. I'm just saying if it is, I would rather it be marked like that. Yeah, it is messy, which is why I wish that it's something that we could clean up on the PD's end, or get cleaned up. Just so for us, we don't have this awkward sing and dance that we're having right now of me like trying to run around to find it, like, and you know, there's nothing I can do about it, and it kind of just feels awkward now.
Prosperity Street, Palomino, left, northbound Palomino.
923 secondary, continuing northbound Palomino, or eastbound Palomino. Vehicle slightly slowing.
But I'm gonna bring it up at the PD meeting, and hopefully someone will take notice and get it sorted.
Eastbound Lindsay Circus.
Because this is kind of, this is crazy.
Calais.
Actually, I'm now wondering. Does this? Let me check. Hold on. I'm checking on this one
Left,
because I know that.
merging, continuing off road, eastbound, cutting
me
across
have a
Lower La
look.
Puerta. Made a
Doing this one 'cause
right, continuing southbound
what the
Lower
fuck?
La Puerta.
Hello?
Correct lanes of travel.
Wait, what? Oh, it's
Taking
Mushkins.
exit
Has
towards
stash.
Upper
Does
La
this link me
Puerta,
anywhere?
southbound.
No, it
Following
doesn't.
correct
It
lanes of
doesn't do shit.
travel, Merging correct lanes of travel now. What's the situation at Burger Shot? You guys on frequency?
Doesn't do shit.
ATM and it's clear.
Confirm. Can you attach this when you have when you're ready?
We're 76.
Yeah, 131's
Alright.
trying to catch up to you.
We're cutting off road now, merging southbound Autopia, right, westbound off road. We're at
Let me check if this place works. Because this isn't
airport.
a house.
I was trying to take the
Bruh,
jump
not
onto
this
the
shit doesn't
freeway.
work,
He
dude.
missed it.
I made it clear.
Okay,
over
I'm
you.
bringing this up. This is a
Boy,
good thing to bring up. Yeah, so did I, but I think it broke.
You might try to take the jump again.
I think it's broken.
Let's see.
I think it's broken.
King at this time, below black and color stratum occupied 3 times.
Copy. Do we have a suspect?
Negative.
Nope. It doesn't do shit.